I left the guard shack and moved toward the main two-story dacha. The massive wooden structure looked like a dark, dead leviathan in the middle of the snowy yard. Inside, I could hear panic beginning to take root. Ivan's remaining personal bodyguards were moving through the dark rooms with flashlights, their beams dancing frantically across the frosted windows like trapped fireflies. They knew something was wrong. They knew the silence outside wasn't natural. I didn't use the front door. It was heavily reinforced with iron plates. Instead, I moved to the kitchen window at the side of the house. The glass was thick, but the wooden frame was warped by the moisture. I pressed my heavy weight against the frame until the lock gave way with a low, muffled snap. I slipped inside, landing on the cold linoleum floor of the kitchen. The house smelled of expensive tobacco, roasted meat, and the heavy, sour sweat of terrified men. I stood in the darkness, listening to the sounds of the house. Upstairs, a heavy door slammed, and I heard the loud, angry voice of Iron Ivan himself, screaming at his men from the top of the staircase. "Find them," he roared, his voice cracking with a mixture of rage and terror. "There's only one of them out there. I don't care who it is. KGB, Moscow criminals, or a devil from hell. Shoot anything that moves. If you let him into this house, I will skin you alive myself." Two of his remaining thugs came rushing down the wooden stairs, their flashlights cutting bright, erratic paths through the dark living room. They were holding short-barreled hunting shotguns, their fingers twitching nervously against the triggers. They were looking toward the front doors, expecting a siege. They didn't expect the hunter to already be inside their kitchen, waiting in the shadows behind the pantry door. As the first thug crossed the threshold into the hallway, I stepped out. I didn't waste my breath on words. I fired 2 rapid shots from my Mosin Nagant rifle. The heavy, high-velocity bullets tore through their heavy leather jackets at point-blank range, lifting both men off their feet and slamming them heavily against the wooden wall. The loud, deafening roar of the rifle explosions shook the entire house, shattering the glass ornaments on the sideboard and filling the narrow hallway with a thick, suffocating cloud of acrid cordite smoke. The flashlights fell to the floor, their beams illuminating the gray smoke and the dark pools of blood spreading across the expensive rugs. The house went completely silent again, except for the desperate, terrified sound of Iron Ivan's breathing from the top of the stairs. He was alone now. His empire was gone. His army was dead, and the ghost from the past was walking up the steps to collect the final debt. If you liked my story and want to know what will happen next, make sure to subscribe and like this video right now. Trust me, you don't want to miss what comes out of the dark next, and I will tell you the rest of the secrets very soon. Or, I will just leave right now and walk away into this cold winter fog if you don't care about what happens next. The choice is yours. But if you are too impatient to wait for the next episode, the full uncut story is already waiting for you. Just type the Red Vigilante in the YouTube search bar, find my main channel, and watch the whole video right now. Go check it out, stay safe, and I'll see you there.